Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Are you ready for more content? My wife sent me, she sent me videos, and I had a few goons send me videos I want to share at the end as well. So stick around for that. We got more creepy, weird, interesting, literally all the categories. We have all the categories. We're going to watch everything. We're going to watch everything. Are you guys ready? Longer form content. I really react to the video. Can't you tell? Look at this intro. Come on now. Did you interact with the video? All right. All right. I see what you're doing. We're going to get right into it.
This is exactly why time has been going by so fast. A recent report just said that Earth has been going by faster than usual, to the point that they have to skip a second just to keep up.
You just add a second to one day to keep everything aligned.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
Government is frequently grappling with time. It was the government that created the time zone.
Now, multiple people have reported on how fast the clouds have been going by, but also pointed out on how this may actually have something to do with CERN, because every single time they use their particle accelerator, people start having all these dreams.
During CERN's opening ceremony, you can see that they show a clock moving back and forth rapidly, which could be symbolic for whatever's making people feel strange about time currently.
Now, generally, the Earth's rotation is not perfect. It goes up or down by a fraction of a millisecond. But suddenly, it appears to be consistently faster and faster. And so why is this happening? Well, no one knows for sure. There are some ideas floating.
Yo, that wasn't CERN's opening ceremony. That was just some other parade that was going on in that same general area for something else, for like some artist thing. But yeah, weird. Weird. Time is going faster. Oh my god. I feel like it's flying when you're... Time flies when you're having fun. That's what's happening. That's what's... Or you're throwing clocks out the window to see time fly. Sorry, dad jokes. I got them now. I got a kid. I can make these jokes. Oh boy. It's like every time it rains and you go under a bridge, you're like, hey, stop raining for a second. Yeah, I'm that guy, all right? I'm that guy. Yeah, time could be going faster. You could be having so much fun as a goon, or we keep hopping realities and timelines. And, you know, we got to soon fix our calendar, too. Kind of like those 10 days that they had to catch up back in, what, like 1543 or something. So, hey, we may have that happen again. If we deviate enough from the rotation, they may come to us again and be like, listen, we're changing the calendar. We are off by 2 days. And we may just blindly do it because we just trust in the process. We just trust in the process. Don't trust anybody. We're going to keep it going.
Meanwhile, they're starting to get ready for like the Mark of the Beast system, like in the West. So many stores in like the US have everything under lock and key, literally everything. And now they're putting in stuff like this.
Can somebody enlighten me on what's going on here? In Walgreens, there are these coolers, and this is where our drinks used to, you know, we can just open it up and grab. Now it's kind of like all cartooned all the way down. So if you look here, then I'm looking here, and there's a sensor there and a sensor there. It says, wave your hand. Voice assistant coming soon. Okay, pretty soon these doors aren't going to be opening. Really thick, actually, but this is where the food is. So what do you think this means for us as people of the United States of America? What does it mean? Wave your hand? Look at that. Why would that be on a door just to get drinks? Just saying. And it's all the way down. Watch your money. Watch your hand, because pretty soon they're going to make us chip it. That's all.
Yeah, and they want to put in like an AI, artificial intelligence, like super Terminator style police state. And they openly talk.
Guys, like, theft is a real thing. People are stealing, you know? Not everyone has it great, like all of us goons. I'm kidding. Some of us goons don't have it all there as well, but we are working on it, and we are going to beat it, and we're going to win the Matrix. So regardless, hey, sometimes there's stuff that happens, and even energy costs can be saved from these fridges. I have seen these fridges in real life now. I've seen a snippet of this video in the past. Now I can drill down on it. Hey, from what I understand with these fridges, one, there's a bunch of people out there that are using the old fridges, and it's just a waste of energy. It doesn't seal well, and people open the door and they just like don't make a decision prior to opening the door. Their goal is to combat that energy consumption, dissipate it, make that decision prior to you opening the fridge, whether you need a voice command to tell you, hey, this is the type of drink or whatever. There may even be ads playing on them, but their goal is to reduce the amount of energy consumption people are doing, just leaving the things open, or bad sealants. Now these things are supposed to be smart enough to tell you when there's issues. Hey, this fridge ain't working. Go repair me. Maintenance mode. So it'll be quite interesting. Still, it's a fridge. Still keeps your drinks cool. We used to not have that luxury back in the day, so you be happy. You be happy. Nothing too nefarious, I feel, but there's always been network of sensors. If you guys know anything about Internet of Things, everything around you, even your own home, is bugged without you even realizing it. You got Wi-Fi, you're bugged. All right, let's keep it going. You got a cell phone, you're bugged. All right, let's keep it going.
Transmission systems.
That's right. That's right. It's in outside of Tromsø, the biggest hub type of thing, part of ASCAT system. The system going from Svalbard, Tromsø, Kiruna in Sweden has the headquarters of the whole system, and then in Lapland, in Finnish Lapland, in Sodankylä. And when they blast big fields, it goes through all of Europe.
And do you think that's a form of mind control?
Oh, it can be used for mind control, of course, like HARP. And that is the danger, because people know nothing about mind control. They don't know that your thoughts can be changed, your attitudes, your feelings. If you love somebody sitting at a computer, even through satellites, can say, okay, let's make it opposite. And you start just detesting the person who you love. You can't be in the same room, you feel uncomfortable. I think this is terrible, because you're making people into biological robots.
Wait, what the heck? You're making people into biological robots? You're changing people's electromagnetic fields? You're attacking them? It's basically gang stalking, I feel. Yeah, this is definitely things that could happen to individuals. Hey, if you're getting attacked, you're feeling something's off, hey, do a cleansing, do some meditation, figure out a way to get rid of that virus that's consuming you right now, because things are better. Hop over to our timeline. Just think really positive things, and we will see you soon. How you doing, goons? How you doing?
A group of researchers say they've identified at least 7 stars that might be surrounded by super advanced alien megastructures known as Dyson spheres. Yes, I said alien structures, and I know what you're thinking, but just stay with me here, because the basic idea was this. Superior intelligent life might build big structures around their home stars or planets as a way to harness or reuse that energy. A 1960s physicist who came up with this idea, Freeman Dyson, argued that if these structures existed, there'd be so much energy that human scientists on Earth could probably spot it because it would emit a lot of infrared radiation. So in this new study, researchers say they found 7 sources glowing in the infrared, those are their words, but couldn't find an obvious explanation for why these sources are glowing so much, which could mean they're Dyson spheres or something else entirely.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Dyson spheres. Oh my god, if people actually figured this stuff out, and this is exactly how they looked, they do kind of look like that Angelesque thing, except the Angelesque ones are like all feathers. Yeah, similar to this everywhere. So interesting. Very, very interesting. I definitely want to know more. I've seen a few scientists like Neil. He's already came out and he's like, it's not Dyson spheres, it's something else. Yeah, it could be anything. It could be anything. That's exactly what they want us to think. Don't get too excited, but hey, maybe there's something coming. We don't know. Could you imagine if we had our own Dyson sphere with our sun? Eventually, in one timeline, I think we will get to it. I may not see it in my lifetime, but eventually I'll know. Just knowing that, hey, we achieved it. Maybe it's our own Dyson spheres from different timelines far away. I don't know. We're going to keep it going.
But we live in a realm called space-time. And if where you place your attention is where you place your energy, if all your attention is now localized in 3-dimensional reality, you got to play by the rules of Newtonian physics. So you got to work hard to get everything you want. When you take your attention off your body and you go from a somebody to a nobody, if you're not your body, if you're not the people in your life, you're not the objects or things or places or time itself, what are you? You're pure consciousness. In this realm of time-space, all possibilities exist, and you can't experience them with your senses. So, in a sense, there is no past lives. They're all happening in the eternal present moment. So then, when you go from one point of consciousness to another point of consciousness in 3-dimensional reality, the faster you go, the shorter amount of time it takes. In the quantum, your consciousness, there's no place to go because you're everywhere. You're connected to everything. And all you do is you change your frequency. And as you change your frequency, you change your connection to information. So now you're moving through different realities, different experiences of Brian that are all happening in the eternal present moment. So it's not like you create anything there. You just become aware of what already exists. You put your attention on it, and you begin to experience it in that realm, whatever you experience in that realm beyond space and time. And you can begin to emotionally embrace. That must manifest in three-dimensional reality. In this space and time, it's the law.
Yo, that is awesome. That is awesome. I believe there are many Teddys in many realms of possibilities and consciousness that I can just be. You know, I can just take that Teddy on and be like, yo, in the future state, Teddy's made it. Teddy has won the Matrix. I can see it. I'm just coasting. I'm just letting everything go because at this point, I know he's already made it. And the Goons made it as well. How you doing, Goons? Did you interact with the video before the video even started? Are you a true Goon? And by the way, we no longer have 76% TV watchers. It's literally a 50-50 split. 50% TV watchers, 50% other things like mobile devices, tablets, computers. You know, there's notification bells, so you can change from personalized to all, so you get all the notifications. By the way, we're dropping videos Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Sundays we do live streams. Come on, get on it. I recently did my 3rd live stream, and it was wild. So many Goons interacting now. I love to see everyone. I love to know what's going on. It feels very like a connected community, like a family. I love it. I love the Goons. The Goons keep me going. And, you know, I think the Teddy that I'm embodying right now is a very happy Teddy, and all the future Teddys I embody are going to be happy. I am only thinking positive things for all the Goons and myself, for myself as well. All right, let's keep it going. And I guess for my family too, I should have done it in there. But that's already part of the thing.
UFOs are real and aliens are real, but they're not from outer space. And that's according to the top 2 UFO researchers after decades-long research. So go to Sabrel.com and
so where do they
it's
think
up
they're
there
from
in time.
if they're not from outer space?
They're interdimensional and potentially fallen angels, disguising themselves because they're liars. Of something, like you said, can't be proven or disproven. I'm from this galaxy 300 light years away.
This is kind of what Tucker Carlson thinks. He thinks there's a spiritual element to it. He thinks they've always been here, and he thinks that this is what's kind of documented in the Bible as like good and evil. And
that's it, exactly. I mean, that's what's going on. I mean, the top 2 UFO researchers said UFOs are real, number 1. Number 2, they're not from outer space. And number 3, they're demonic. And that's what I talk about. Where it talks about fallen angels interbreeding with humans, as talked about in Genesis 6, and creating a race called Nephilim, who were men of renown, world leaders.
Could you?
Oh my God. I know about the Nephilim. I've heard about this theory. This is where this came from. This guy was talking about at JRE. I've seen clips of this guy talking about other things, but I never drilled down into this. This is quite interesting. They're already here. They are us. We are them. They've interbred. Oh boy, so many things, so many possibilities. I'm ready. Are they in the hollow earth? Are they truly interdimensional, or are they just hiding away? Are they eventually going to come out from us and tell us that, yeah, just like you said, we're from galaxies far away. Look at all this tech. And UFOologists telling us that, hey, this is not from outer space. This is like probably man-made. What UFologist said that? Top 2 ufologists? Who are the top 2? Now I want to know more.
Guys, you can't make this shit up, man. So Bill Gates inks a $1 billion deal with Coca-Cola, and we find out that Coke and Pepsi have nanoparticles in the soda that gets into our bodies, and obviously if it gets into our bodies, it gets into our brains. I'm gonna let you guys draw your own conclusions from that. Give me your opinion in the comments below. I'm so curious to see what you guys think of this. I'm gonna post the article in a second from PubMed that shows, I'm just gonna say this, it simply says that one of the side effects of these nanoparticles is acute toxicity. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all draw your own conclusions.
I mean, at this point, there's PCOS, right? Particles that we can't remove from even our own water. So why wouldn't Coke and Pepsi have the same? What, you expect amazing water from them? Come on now. They're trying to sell you medicine. I mean, they're trying to sell you. It was originally medicine before it is sold as carbonated beverage to us now, but the original Coke was a medicine that pharmacists sold. They also had a very different amount of ingredients. So now I'm starting to wonder. Yes, there probably are nanoparticles. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Stop drinking it? Probably. I don't want that toxicity, but there's so many things that cause toxicity. I need to find out the right healthy poisons. Don't overdo anything. Have everything in moderation. Moderation is key. Accept the like button. Do as much of the like button as you want. Hey, you know what? We're going to sacrifice the like button to the YouTube gods to push us up in the algorithm. Oh boy, did you sacrifice the like button? Oh boy. Yeah, guys, never mind. Someone's going to go way too literal with that. All right, let's keep it going.
So I just found this out. If you go to Google Images and you type in 2024, it's all normal, just 2024, nothing crazy. You scroll back up, you put in 2025, and look what you see. Apocalypse, mask, lockdown, Armageddon, fighting, Earth exploding, all this crazy stuff. But then, when you scroll back up, you go to 2026, it's everything you'll see. It's just normalcy. 2026, no big deal. Nothing crazy is going on this year. But then when you go back to 2027, you'll see end of the world, shit's blowing up, everything's crazy and explosive, apocalypse, freaking all this crazy stuff. Or asteroid, you saw the asteroid. 2028 is where it gets weird for America, apparently. It's all about America ending and countdown to apocalypse and, mass chaos and whatnot. And then, again, 29 is where it kicks off. Explosion, literally destruction, chaos. Should we worry? Shit's blowing up. Explosions, apocalypse. And now watch what 2030 is. Watch. Futuristic, AI, cities controlled by artificial intelligence, humans possibly controlled by them, United Nations stuff. What do they have planned for 2030?
What the heck? What the heck? So many end times. I mean, these years haven't even happened, so we're trusting Google to predict the future. Hey, Google searches, tell me what kind of images you get for searching these years. I mean, what would happen if you searched 2012? Would that movie come up? It's a good movie. It was a good movie. I mean, quite interesting. Very predictive, I guess, for Google, but really not, because it's like doing a search on its database to figure out, hey, what images are tagged with these numbers, and this is what comes up. Oh boy, they're really trying to push everything onto us, aren't they? Aren't they? Oh, we got Kyra in the room. What's going on, Kyra? You want to say hi to the goons? Okay, you can say hi to the goons. Say hi, goons. Say goons. Yeah.
Check out the writer of The Matrix and The Terminator and what she has to say about why she wrote these films.
Turn today. Listen to the woman who wrote The Matrix and The Terminator.
Well, that's what The Matrix is about, to wake you up from the Matrix, to get you out of the illusions and the lies and the ignorance. So it's not dangerous for me because that's my job. That's what I came here to do. That's why I wrote The Matrix and Terminator, to wake people up so they can move on to greater, better things. Yeah, but The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of The Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connors, Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in The Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. See, it's a man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
Turn today.
Yo, we actually listened to that whole clip of the Matrix and Terminator woman talking about, how she came up with. Definitely appears that she is foretelling or foreshadowing a potential demise that she sees, and there are biblical references, as she says, with John Connor, Sarah Connors, and the references between the Terminator past and present definitely is eye-opening because I never made those correlations prior to listening to this woman speak. I really hope she is the author and she ain't just taking claim of something. But dude, they did her dirty. They tried.
The Secret Covenant. An illusion will be created so vast, so large that it escapes their perception. Those who see it will be thought of as insane. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the Absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespans short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin.
There's poisons all around us. This is the Rockefeller's plan, I guess, to keep us locked in. Locked in. The lockstep plan. Yeah, the rabbit hole, the illusions, these are all true. These are all true. We know about the Matrix. We know about the 1%. We know about the systematic things that they put into place so it negatively impacts us. We know. We know. We are goons. We don't have to feel scared. You don't have to feel worried. Let me do that for you. Yes, everything's made for our demise, but we are going to beat it. We are going to win the Matrix. You will see. You will all see. Nah, whatever doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. I mean, you're always eating bugs. You eat chocolate, you're eating bugs. So yeah, I guess Cheetos. I mean, is this real at the same time? Like, I've never seen black specks on Cheetos. Then again, was this the Cheeto Puffs? I do have the Cheeto Puffs. They're like more puff. They're bigger than regular Cheetos. The regular Cheetos are like crunchy and thin. This is interesting. I wonder if the same thing would happen if I put cheese balls under the microscope. Would you see all these like dust mite type things? Just eat them. Just eat them. You're gonna get stronger. It's fine. It's fine.
He told me. He was like, Annie. I was like, what the heck? Who's that? I said, it's me, Jesus. And I'm like, whoa, is that Jesus? And he said, yes. And then he holded a book after when he was doing. He had white dress, long hair like girl boys. Some boys have long hair as well, like girls. And he had curly, and it was brown, and eyes was blue, I think. And he was riding a crown, and he was riding a horse, middle of the heavens. And you know, the stars will fall down, and it's gonna cry boom, boom, and there's gonna be tsunamis, and that's real, and it's gonna be aliens dying, and do you know, everything will be gone, like the phone, this Dutch, this, and the pillows. Everything's gonna be gone, and the house will be gone. Look, everything will be gone.
Yeah?
Everything will be gone in the name of Jesus. And Jesus can do whatever he wants. He can do it now, later, now.
Hey, I'm not here to denounce anyone's religion or push anyone to a religion. Very interesting. It sounds like this individual has gotten a message, and we'll see if that prophecy plays out. You know, we have heard about this. We have heard about the Great Reset. I can't wait. Can't wait. Are we going to survive the Great Reset? Are you ready for the pole shifts? Are you ready for the things that are about to happen? I'm trying to survive here. Are you trying to survive alongside the goons? Are you keeping your family informed? Hey, these are the things that could happen just in case they shut off our water, our electricity, our source of food. These are the things we need to do. We need to find a lake. We need to learn how to fish. We're going to turn into woodsmen. Oh boy, and I say stay away from state parks. You know, that's where people disappear. That's where the interdimensional stuff happened in that field. Oh God. There's no winning. Let the reset happen. All right, let's keep it going.
What is this?
Thank you for calling Rabbi Terry. We buy souls of all shapes, sizes, and color, regardless of your sexual orientation, body part, pronoun, or gender. Before purchase, please listen to the following options. For black souls, press 1. Parisian souls, press 2. For white souls, press 3.
Get some 3.
For all other inquiries, please leave us a detailed message about what kind of person you are and what you think your soul is worth. Please be honest. Our associates are standing by. Once your soul is procured, the contract contract signed, you will have obligations to uphold said contract and cannot be sold or purchased by any other parties, including but not limited to McDonald's, Coca-Cola, or any other corporation. Wholesale or final.
Hello. I am calling to inquire about selling my soul. I have a couple of questions about your procedure. Is this like the ancient Egyptian rite of weighing my heart against a feather to see the quality of my soul? Or are we doing more of a Christian theological paradigm virtue kind of thing? Anyway, once I have that information, I would be happy to tell you what I think my soul is worth. Have a lovely day. That was so fucking weird.
I feel like you fell for a gimmick. It's the we buy houses. If it's for cash, we about to get a cash offer. It may be cheaper if it's a cash offer. Well, at least you'll be done with the closing and everything real quick. What is this? A Scientologist recruitment? Like, hey, come be a Scientologist. Sign your life away for millions of years? Oh boy. This is probably how they started the recruitment back in the day, or this is a well-played joke during an April Fool's or something. I mean, it is in Hollywood, CA, so you know they stirring up the crowd. They're doing the things. Oh boy. Nobody sell your soul. At this point, why? We're about to be here forever. We're gonna make it. You're gonna transcend with me. It's gonna be great. That is the hope.
Humans have stripes. All of us, our genetics are coded for our skin to be covered head to toe in stripes. They're called Blaschko lines, and they're invisible on most of us, but they are there. They do exist. But some people actually have a genetic mutation that makes it to where their stripes are visible to our naked eye. It's believed that Blaschko lines can become visible under UV light, meaning that some animals, like birds and bees, can see our stripes. And even though you might not be able to see it on yourself, your stripes are completely unique to you, and the patterns these things can create are insane.
Wow. I'd love to know that. I did not know that. Is that kind of like the blue mark that some Mongolian descendants get, where they're like blue and then slowly the blue goes away? Is that the stripe that's actually being showcased? And now you guys may think I'm crazy. Teddy, blue? Yeah, there's a thing where babies are born blue and then the blue goes away. And they like traced it down to like some Mongolian ancestor of something like Genghis Khan or something. Maybe not even be Mongolian. I'm just making stuff up at this point. Don't listen to me. Do your own research. But stripes, quite interesting. Are we zebras? Is that the original camouflage before we invented clothes? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Did we evolve? I mean, we're always evolving, right?
The world will begin again.
Uh-huh. What else did you say?
Other people will come on the world.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Well, what was the other part?
About everybody dying? What were you saying? More people come on Earth. Okay. Why did you think that? Because it's what the world begins like. Oh. When I die, I will come back and I'll be a baby and I'll have a different name. Okay. And you'll have it. Okay. So that's what I said. Alright, thanks, P. It's what I have to say, and it's sad. Yeah, it does sound sad. I had to say something sad. Okay. So that's why I just talked to you. Okay, thanks, Pig. You're welcome. Okay.
Very interesting. I'm assuming it's another download from one of these children that they get, and they're doing the prophecies. Hey, at this point, we're ready for the reset. She did talk about like an interesting thing, which I recently found out about, like soul families, people that reincarnate the same families all the time. It may be different generations, but they say, hey, that bloodline is connected to the soul families there, and I have a feeling that I may come from a soul family. At least Emily and I have met before, multiple times. This ain't the first time. We always find each other. A soul family. Are you a soul family? Are you a soul goon? Oh boy. Oh boy. We have one more from Emily, and then we're gonna go into some goon stuff.
Make it possible to keep track of anything, anywhere, including you.
Smart dust originated with DARPA back in the 90s. This powder-sized chip is something called the Mu chip from Hitachi. It's the smallest commercially available RFID system in the world. You can literally scatter this stuff like dust or embed it into a sheet of paper. It doesn't require a battery. Flecks of computing power settling on your skin, ingested, monitoring you inside and out.
Particles, known as smart dust, can be dispersed over the via aerial spraying. The military has contracted several multinational corporations to develop wearable biosensors. Biosensors and smart dust can become something known as body dust that can spread inside the human body as an active network, capable to provide telemetry from inside the body for the use of monitoring humans. There is a patent for using polyethylene glycol derivatives as a way to modify the weather, the same substances used in the COVID-19 lipid nanoparticles. These polymers can be integrated with biosensors and soft robotics for smart materials, materials that can be modified by external stimuli. Soft robotics is a subfield.
Wow, I did not know about smart dust. I mean, I knew about nanotechnology. I didn't think that they actually got to the point of like, hey, here's a vial. Aha! Now we monitor everything you got. I'm like, whoa. Is this like how people did the acid splashes back in the day? I don't understand. We're gonna dust them now. Is that? Oh my god. Is that why there's always dust constantly coming back? They've already integrated into the earth, and HARP is the way to deliver the smart dust to every. Oh no! I'm starting to spiraling again. Here comes the spiraling. Here comes the spiraling. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then they control everything. Never mind. And then they got the bug jar. Stop it. Okay. I mean, at this point, I'm already monitored. I've already accepted that fact. So if you haven't accepted it, that's on you. That's on you. I can't do anything about that. All right. We're going to now dive into some Goon sent videos. This one was sent by Cool Dude Ya. Learned a lot about Cool Dude Ya. He's has a spinal injury, and he's been using 1920s technology to help with his injury and his recovery. So if you guys are interested in getting this cold energy machine for recovery, for pain, for circulation, for therapy, he's even said helps reduce certain types of cells. So you guys need to do your own research. Do reach out to Cool Dude Ya on TikTok if this intrigues you. This is for his spinal injury that he has, and he's been finding good usage with this cold energy machine that was built. This was used in the 1920s. It was technology even Nikola Tesla had looked at, and he's even has more 1920s tech. This is just one. He's even got an ultraviolet wand that like produces ultraviolet rays that help do healing as well. Very cool, interesting things. All right, let's take a look. Dude, I swear, just listening to that frequency too, I feel like things are being rearranged in my head as well. It's quite interesting tech. I had to deep dive into it. If you guys want to learn more, do reach out to Cool Dude. Yeah, you can get one of these devices yourselves and try it out and keep us goons informed. Hey, are you noticing better circulation? Are you noticing healing? Are you noticing nerves being repaired? I would love to know more information, but it's definitely old tech that has been written away, that hospitals are calling these things toys, and all these things are happening where they're not being looked at properly, and Cool Dude Ya is taking that effort and doing those investigations for us. All right, the next video I have is from Coda 070707, and he wanted to share this with the goons.
These are the areas right here I am talking about. Well, you can tell, like, in the shoreline, you see, like, all the lighter blue against the green and everything. Now, what if that was actually land at one point? You know, with all the shit they're fighting underwater and, you know, like, all the civilizations. Think about it. And if you, like, look around at all the little curves and everything, you can tell there's an ocean line where the ocean used to meet at the end of the light blue. So that raises the question, what exactly did happen in our past? Why is there so much land missing? Why is there so many cities underwater? You know, Noah's Ark in the Bible, it makes you think. Yeah, that was true. All of it's true. A lot of things are confirmed in the Bible are true. Just think about it. This has happened before.
Yo, this has happened before. I feel like maybe that's the sea levels rising and slowly reclaiming land. And that land, maybe there was a lot more land way before. And slowly as those sea levels rise, the lands keep disappearing. Soon all these beachfronts, these ocean cities, all these things are going to be gone. And we're going to have to make new cities and new sands. Oh boy, is this the reset that's happening that all these kids are talking about? Or is this what they're prophesizing? Oh boy, is this Harry Potter? I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, I love prophecies. All right, I got one more from JT, but his YouTube is let me see. His YouTube is Average Joe, AVERAGJO. So he took some videos of the sun in his timeline, and he wanted to share some correlations that he's seen with other videos I was watching, and asked, hey goons, is this happening to you guys in your timeline? And he went, yes Teddy, this is happening to me, here's the proof. So he's looking into the sun here, and when he zooms in real quick, you can see there's these grid pattern that appears for the sun when he takes the picture on his phone. And there was some lady that was saying the same thing when she took a picture of it on her phone, her iPhone. And he also has an iPhone. He has an iPhone 14, and he was able to replicate the same thing as the lady. So So now that I have seen both of these videos, I do 100% believe the goons are recreating the same thing. When you zoom up into the sun, it gets overexposed, and this thing is happening. I now had other goons like Nathan Castle tell me, hey, Petty, one of the reasons this thing is happening is there is these things called image sensors. And image sensors, when they're overexposed, such as for the iPhone 13 and iPhone 14. I can't do this on a Samsung right now, but I'm assuming there will be a point where on the Samsung, if I get overexposure, I'll get the same optical grid pattern that we are seeing when people are zooming up on the sun with their iPhone. So that is where my head is leaning towards now. Prior to knowing this information, I 100% was convinced, dude, this guy's 100% seeing the grid. The simulator is true. But now I'm able to explain it. It does kind of correlate to me like that image sensor. So I'm feeling this can now be explained and everything may be okay. But that is up to you goons. What do you feel? Is this truly a simulator that this individual JT, Average Joe, has captured in his timeline? What do you guys think? Do let me know in the comments down below. That is it. You made it to the end. We had videos from my wife. We had videos from the goons. What you enjoyed? Did you like this? It was a little mix-up, a little posh of things. That is it. I will see you guys next time. There should be videos on the screen right now. Click on either one of them. Keep getting your goon fix in. The one in the middle, you can go to my channel. You can subscribe. You can do all the things. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe. Stay strong. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.